Hey people, I just wanted to make a quick video for y'all about a theory I've been having. I'm pretty good at connecting dots, and I noticed something that it said in the Bible about this god called Molech here. And he's a pretty interesting god or guy or whatever you want to call him. Let's see. Let's get a little brief history here first. Here's the Bible. Let's see what it says. Here's Leviticus chapter 20. It says about Molech here. Punishments for disobedience. Leviticus chapter 20. The Lord said to Moses, "Give the people of Israel these instructions which apply to both native Israelites and the foreigners living in Israel. If any of them offer their children as a sacrifice to Molech," it says it right there, "they must be put to death. The people of the community must stone them to death. I myself will turn against them and cut them off from the community, because they have defiled my sanctuary and brought shame on my holy name by offering their children to Molech." I've seen multiple passages about passing your child through the flame to Molech. And if the people of the community ignore those who offer their children to Molech and refuse to execute them, I myself will turn against them, and the families will cut them off from the community. This will happen to all who commit spiritual prostitution by worshiping Molech. Let's find out who he is. Here's a quick little thing about the Mayans and who they worship. Check this out. I got a couple quick excerpts.
In the 1920s, it was the Egyptians. Very well timed, because that was the excavation kingdom.
This guy's got a brief
the Mayans
piece.
today are center stage, and we're romancing them.
The Maya were a culture filled with fantastic legends, and some were complete hoaxes, like tales of powerful crystal skulls.
The Maya believed they lived in an animated universe consisting of frogs and people and plants and rocks and stars with whom they engaged in a dialogue.
They even practiced strange bloodletting sacrifices to thank their gods.
They would pierce themselves, the kings through the foreskins of their penises, the queens right through their tongues. They would run paper or cloth collecting the blood. Then they would collect those bloody pieces of paper and rope, place them in a ceramic dish, and burn them.
The Mayans were expert mathematicians and astronomers. Today, the solstice would have been a sacred day in their culture. Here at the ruins in southern Mexico at Palenque, there would have been all sorts of rituals, even human sacrifices. Odd rituals, buried complex calendars, strange hieroglyphic numbers. Were these symbols a message that the Maya left for us to decode a future apocalypse? So, speaking of that mystery.
Okay, see, I think that's where they got their knowledge from, that they're worshiping these same gods, Molech and all them. Because it even says their gods were cast down from the sky, man. It ties in with the Bible, but I don't want to get too much into it. Let me fast forward this clip to the next part here. It's at about 9:20.
Rich field of study right now. There seems to have been an ancient
Listen to
idea,
this.
as above, so below, to bring down the perfection of the heavens to earth, and in some way to you.
Listen to that again. As above, so below. That's very important in masonry.
Is turning out to be a very rich field of study right now. There seems to have been an ancient idea, as above, so below, to bring down the perfection of the heavens to earth, and in some way to unite heavens and earth.
Around the world, there are other monuments aligned to the sun besides the ones here in Palenque, Mexico, including Stonehenge in England, the Great Pyramids of Egypt, and the temples at Angkor Wat in Cambodia.
What you find in all of these sites is an endeavor to align structures to the rising of the sun at one or other, or several of those moments. Storytelling in ancient times often involved reference to the heavens and to celestial bodies, and I think that's what the Maya were doing. There are...
Okay, now check this out. Anyway, so who was Molech, you're wanting to know, I'm sure, right? And why is he so important? Well, check this out here. That's supposedly the seal of Molech. That's the seal of the Bohemian Club, BC, and it says, "Weaving spiders come not here. a bunch of high-level politicians are in the Bohemian Club. This. Sorry for the quality. Like I said, I ain't no good. Talented at videos. All science. Whoops. Here we go. Check this out. Bohemian Club right there. And these are a bunch of high-level officials. I'm not sure who. Heading into the Grove in California. That guy in the back. No, I don't know. I'm not going to take a guess. But you people got to check this stuff out, man. I'm telling you. Here's that stone owl. This is going to be really hard to see. This is a bad picture anyway. Let's see what we can get. Here's a gigantic stone owl. Hopefully you can see that. And that's in... Here's the high-level people in government and the Bohemian Club and CFR worshiping him. Look, burning, passing your child through the fire. A lot of people think all these missing kids and these people sacrifice them, but maybe they do, maybe they don't. I mean, I'd lean more towards them being insidious enough to do that, but I don't have the evidence. Anyway, there's them politicians. Now, remember when that guy said, as above, so below? This is not our friend Baphomet, but their friend. Look who else likes that pose. Check it out. Mr. Washington. Alright, so you may not believe me that Molech was this evil god back in ancient times, so let's see what someone else has to say. Check out this presentation. That I just found. Hebrew, he came up with the same conclusion.
It belongs to a creature from outer space.
Again, thou shalt say to the children of Israel, whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers sojourning in Israel, that he left any of his seed unto Molech, he shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones.
For the children of Israel and the children of Judah have only done evil before me from their youth. For the children of Israel,
I'm not sure if this is any good,
with the work of their hands.
but it looks like they concluded about, here we go.
The children of Judah have only done evil before me from their youth. For the children of Israel have only provoked me to render with the work of their hands. For the city.
Yeah, I don't know what this is really talking about, but there's another proof that Molech was ancient. So like I say, I think the Illuminati goes way past 1776 and whatnot. I think they've been here since the beginning, and what God's talking about there in Leviticus and Exodus is the Israelites versus all these ancient demons and gods that have never left. And that's where they get their knowledge from. That's where the Mayan calendar come from, and I think the Mayans knew when Lucifer would get back, and that's why Lucifer's all proud and arrogant, and he's all about putting what he's doing out there. So think about it. The 21st of December 2012 is the most famous date in a long time. I mean, I think that's just him boasting, and I think we're going to see some fireworks. But check out some more of my future presentations. I got some good and bad news, I guess, depending how you look at it. But I hope you people like this. And I think I'm onto something here. I mean, it says right in the Bible, Molech, and you can do the research for yourself about the Bohemian Club and Molech. I mean, it's 2 and 2, baby. All right. Be safe.